Welcome to our Friday morning yogic breathing and meditation practice, or our simple breath and focus practice, which is what we basically do in this class. So we're going to start with our opening mantra, and then we'll begin with our resonance breathing. So we'll just kind of flow right through the whole practice. Take a moment to find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes if you like, or just gaze down towards the floor, keeping your gaze soft. Allow yourself a moment to scan through the body, observing any parts of the body that need a little bit of adjustment. Remember that this practice can be done on the floor in a seated cross-legged position, but it can also be done in a chair. As long as your spine is tall and you're not leaning back on anything, can be done anywhere you're comfortable. Observe as the breath kind of inflates the abdomen, creating space. And then the out breath releases and relaxes the abdomen, drawing in, hollowing out. Follow this gentle wave pattern of your breathing as we settle into our practice. With the next exhale breath, we'll gently bring our palms together at the center of the heart, softening the shoulders, softening the jaw, softening the muscles of the face. I often end most of our practices with gratitude. Today I'd like to start this one with gratitude. See if you can find 1, 2, or 3 things that you feel grateful for today, just this morning. And with the next exhale breath, we'll prepare for Om by inhaling deeply. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadit Tamastu Vavidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti. Slowly we'll exhale, releasing the hands down, and then inhale for 5. Exhale for 7. In for 5. Out for 7. Continue using the tone. Try to measure your breath. Try to relax into the body and face. Creating sound with each inhale and exhale. Observing the pauses at the top and bottom of the breath. Coming back to a little bit more natural pace of breathing, not as measured, probably not as deep or as long. Allow yourself a moment here. We'll begin with a retention at the bottom of the breath, so on the exhale. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale either completely or leaving a little bit of breath at the bottom of the exhale, and then hold the breath, retain, no breathing in, relax, no bandhas, just retention. Kumbhaka. Inhale slowly. Exhale again for the second retention, letting the breath out slow and steady, relaxed mind and body, and hold, no breathing in. Inhale slowly. Exhale, last one, relaxing yourself in, settling into the retention. Kumbhaka, we hold the breath out, empty lungs. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Now we'll prepare for the retention at the top of the in-breath a little longer. Inhale deeply. Full lungs, hold at the top of the in-breath. No bandhas, just retention. Slowly, with control, exhale. Try not to let all the breath out at once. With control. Again, inhale. Hold the breath in. Slow and gentle exhale, relaxing the body as you release the breath out with control. Last one. Inhale deeply and hold. Hold. Slowly exhaling, releasing the breath out. 3 rounds of resonance breathing. Letting the retentions go now, releasing the body. Now we'll prepare for our hold at the top and bottom. So let's take one more extra breath. After your last exhale here, let the breath draw in deeply. Hold at the top. Slow exhale. Hold, empty lungs. Again, inhale. Hold full lungs. Slow exhale. Hold empty lungs. In. Hold. Out. Hold. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 7. Making a conscious effort to soften the shoulders, neck, jaw, chest, back. Last one. And out. Good. Now we'll prepare for our Kapalabhati. This is the one where the breath gets pumped in only, so no Bastrika where it's in and out, just in. The inhale happens automatically, the exhale is forced. So when you're ready, inhale deeply and begin. Full exhale. Inhale, deepest breath. Now we'll add all 3 bandhas and retain. Mula bandha, pelvic floor. Uddiyana bandha, the abdomen. Chin to the chest. Jalandhara. Hold the breath in. Release Jalandhara bandha and exhale slowly with control. Full lungs now becoming empty. Second round, inhale deeply. Begin Kapalabhati. Empty out the lungs completely. Inhale deeply. All bandhas hold. Release Jalandhara and Uddiyana. Keep Mula bandha as you exhale. Full empty lungs. Again, inhale deeply. Last round. Pump. Empty out the lungs. Deepest breath in. All bandhas hold. Slowly release and exhale. Long breath out, slow and controlled. Again, inhale for 5. Exhale for 7. Prepare now your Vishnu Mudra. So thumb out, index finger, middle finger down, ring finger, pinky finger out. We'll do the same Kapalabhati breath, only we're going to alternate which nostril we breathe out of. So it's the same rhythm, right? Only we alternate the sides. So inhale both nostrils. Close the right nostril and begin. Exhale the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Release the right hand. Exhale both nostrils. Preparing for the second round. Inhale through both nostrils. Close the right and begin. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Release the right hand. Exhale both nostrils. Last round. Inhale both nostrils. Close the right nostril. Begin. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Release the right hand. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 7. Good. Now we'll prepare for a cooling breath. We'll go ahead and curl the tongue. Inhale through the curled tongue. Hold at the top, all bandhas. Release the bandhas, exhale. 2 more rounds. Curled tongue. Bandhas and hold. Release the bandhas, exhale. Last one. Hold. Release the bandhas and exhale. Beautiful. So now we'll begin our tapping here. So we'll just kind of resettle ourselves for a moment. I invite you to try to stay with your eyes closed and try to see if you can follow the instructions auditorily as opposed to visually. Allow yourself a moment to pull out your 2 index fingers. So index finger and middle finger, the other fingers are down. And we're going to use these 2 fingers and place them right between the 2 eyebrows. We're going to start just gentle tapping. Now it's not hard, it's very gentle, and I want you to feel like it's almost like a little kiss from your fingers onto the inside of your 2 eyebrows. And as you tap, you might want to repeat in your mind maybe an affirmation or a confirmation of some belief that you've been working on. It could be anything. It could be, I am capable. I am healthy. I am love. Let your affirmation begin with the words I am, followed by 1 or 2 words of what you're trying to bring into your field of awareness and manifest into your life. And then we're going to take the other hand, the left hand, and we'll start to create that tapping now on both eyebrows, on top of both eyebrows, just from the center out into the temples, continuing your affirmation words. And then again, you can bring it out from the temples into the center. I am capable. I am healthy. I am love. Whatever it might be the same, it might be something different. And then we're going to let these tappings from the center of the eyebrows out towards the temples move up towards the top of the head. And with both hands, all 4 fingers tapping into the top of the head. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then let the tapping kind of move forward towards the brow, back towards the back of the head, maybe even down towards the nape of the neck, the back of the neck, and then back up to the top and back down towards the sides. Now with both hands, start to tap around the sides of your face, right in front of your ears, and then stop right below your ears and maybe slightly behind, right at the top of your jaw. Again, I am capable, I am healthy, I am love. Gentle tapping. Then let the tapping continue, maybe all 4 fingers now towards the chin and back up towards the ear. And then let's stop at the chin. Tap right above the chin, right below the lower lip. Only the 2 fingers of the right hand here. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. Switch now to the space above the upper lip, below the nostrils. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then take the left hand in and just tap a little bit at the cartilage part of the nose with both hands. Right hand on the right side, left hand on the left side. And start to tap a little bit underneath the eyes. I like to use 4 or 3 fingers here. Just moving in like a little half circle, taking the shape of the eye, the cheekbone. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then take the right hand to the left front of the left shoulder, close to your body, right above the armpit. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. Let that right hand kind of follow the collarbone towards the center of the chest and then back out towards the shoulder. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. Relax the right hand. Bring the left hand now to that front of the shoulder, close to the chest, right above the armpit. I am capable. I am healthy and I am strong. I am love. And then letting that left hand now move from the collarbone, following the collarbone up to the shoulder and from the shoulder back down. I am capable. I am healthy. I am strong. I am love. Taking the right hand now underneath the left arm, you can kind of lift your left arm and start to tap right at the center of the chest, but off to the side, underneath the armpit. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then switch to the other side. Left hand now tapping right below the armpit. I am capable. I am healthy. I am strong. I am love. Taking both hands now to the sternum, allowing the tapping here to continue. You can tap both hands at the same time, or you can alternate one and then the other. You can try both. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then lastly, just letting the hands come to the knees, tapping on the knees, the tops of the knees, or off top of the thighs if your legs are down. I am healthy and strong. I am capable. I am love. And then taking your right hand, tapping from your left wrist with your 2 right fingers up towards the thumb, towards the index finger, and back down. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then switching to the other side. Tapping from the wrist up, the thumb into the index finger, and back down. I am capable. I am healthy and strong. I am love. And then gently release both hands down to the knees. You can take Chin Mudra, place them on your knees. Allow yourself a moment here to simply breathe, noticing any changes in the body. Noticing the resonance of the tapping, how it continues to be felt even after the tapping is done. Noticing the resonance of the breath. In today's meditation, we're going to focus deeply on the solar plexus, the Manipura Chakra, so bring all of your awareness from the room around you, the sounds, the smells, the sensations on your skin. Hone it in towards the space right above your belly button, below your rib cage, right in the center of your abdomen. You can even touch it if you like. This is the location of our Manipura Chakra, our solar plexus chakra. Envision a bright yellow light glowing here. Shining out from within. Not just through the front of your body, but through the sides and even the back body. In all directions, shooting down, shooting up. This light expanding and growing. Our solar plexus chakra is responsible, or is the seat of our will. It's where we hold the fire of digestion. Powerful fire that allows us to metabolize and absorb nutrients. This spot in our abdomen is the seat of our power. Our power to choose, to discern, to take action. Every chakra has a seed mantra or a bija mantra. For Manipura, it's Ram. If it feels natural or appropriate for you, you can chant that sound in your own mind. Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. Invoking that sound as you keep your focus in this part of your body, on this chakra. You can even chant it out loud if you wish. As we continue to focus in this part of our bodies, on this chakra and what it represents, we keep adding a little bit more to this fire of will, of drive, of digestion. Very important fire for us to keep lit, keep strong. We can offer into this fire things that we no longer need in our lives. We can sacrifice into this fire anything that is no longer of service to us. Things like greed, self-pity, selfishness, anxiety. These things may have served us in the past, and for that we are grateful. But as we begin to evolve in our journey as spiritual beings, we realize those things are no longer needed. They have no place. And we can gently feed this fire of will with these things. And perhaps as you do that, your yellow light starts to grow ever bigger, brighter, stronger even. Try not to let your focus wander. Keep it square down in that center part of your abdomen. Now that we've allowed all of these things that no longer serve us to be melted away, burned away in the fire of our Manipura Chakra, notice if there's a sense of lightness, perhaps, that you're no longer carrying these things with you. What does it feel like to not have the selfish, anxious, greedy, impulses? To no longer be driven by those things. They've been transmuted. The ash has become something new. The ash that's left over from this fire, we're going to bring it down a little lower towards the lower abdomen, a few inches below the belly button. Whereas the Manipura Chakra is the seat of our will, our fire, a little bit below is our water. If we can bring this fire, this ash left over from the fire into the water, almost turns into like a paste. So all those remnants are now being cleansed. And then if we move even lower to our roots chakra, the earth chakra, we can feed it back to the earth like fertilizer. And just envision all of these things that we burned in the fire of our abdomen, our Manipura Chakra, washed away below and then given to the earth. Allow yourself a few moments here to just follow that trajectory. And note how that might feel within your heart and your mind. Is there a sense of relief? Is there a sense of lightness? Slowly start to bring your awareness back to this room that we are in. You can let your focus kind of move back to the space, kind of the edge where your body meets the room. And slowly and gently we can start to draw the palms together once more, symbolizing that union of body, mind, and spirit. Allowing yourself some moments of easy, natural breathing. It might feel deep and long, it might feel short and shallow. It doesn't matter. We've now released the structure of the breath. And just let it be however it is. Observe it just as it is. No need to change, adjust. No judgment at all. Observing with love, with care. And we'll prepare for our closing mantra. Inhale to begin. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, Vrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Tat Sat. Namaste, yogis.